you click off, because I know I make Red Dead Online content, please indulge me and humor me with this video. For those of you that played with Matchbox cars, played with trucks, played with construction machinery, have I got the ultimate experience for you with this game called SnowRunner on hard mode. Check this out. I'm inside a cat. And for those that play with trucks, knows what I'm talking about. This big beast. And right now, the body work is in it's beat up, but it's in good condition. All the engine is good. Everything's repaired. As you can see on the lower left-hand corner of the screen, you can see all the repair icons are in good. Now, I'm going to show you the map. This is my destination. I got to go here and pull this Dairy Longhorn truck through this water because it's carrying a big load of 5 bricks. We'll take a look at it before I start the truck. And it's got a destination all the way down to this here destination here, and then I get paid for doing it. But let's start this up. Whoops, wrong button. Let's start this up now. We're going to get back in the cab. Now watch as I start it. Watch how it shakes. Oh, isn't that neat? Now let's take a look at the interior. Not much to look at. It's a one-seater. You recognize that from Red Dead Online. Yeah, that's a dream catcher. That'll bounce around. Now here we go. Let's begin. Oh yeah, we're going to be going through some water. I know you're excited. It's just like you're there, isn't it? Yep, it's just like you're there. Now this thing can go through almost any terrain. Dangerous water level, not for the cat. No sir, no ma'am. Ain't happening. Now the lights aren't that good because they're busted up. I think only one of them is working. It's been through a lot, but like I say, even though the body work is in pretty shabby condition, the engine and everything, the suspension, the gas tank, the tires is in good shape. Now I'm going to go to here to third person real quick just because I don't want to mess up while I'm in the dark. So I got the pedal to the metal, as they say. Now we're going to go rescue this Dairy Longhorn. I know you like the first person, but we'll go back to that in a minute. Now there's no winch points here, but don't worry, this can make it. I got the differential. It's always locked. Well, I got to be in low for that. Never mind. There it is. On some trucks, it's always locked. For some reason, I just assumed it was on this. That's because I'm recording a video while I drive, and I need to concentrate a little bit harder. They say don't chew gum when you walk, well, don't talk while you drive. That's how it is for me. Not for everybody, and as you can see, it's getting dark. Ooh, darn it. What a perfect time to hit the record button, right? Oh well. Does that kind of ruin the immersion experience for you? Gee, I hope not. So here it is. This is what it looks like. It's pretty neat. This is the game. I normally make Red Dead Online content, but I'm taking a break. Everybody's got their go-to game when they take a break. And I thought I would let my subscribers know I still have lots of more Red Dead Online content recorded. I just need to edit it, so don't worry. There'll be more Red Dead content coming. Don't worry. Some exciting stuff too. Some really good stuff. I hope you got a sense of humor. Otherwise, why would you be one of my subscribers, right? A lot of my videos are comical. Some of them are kind of strange on the macabre, kind of dark and twisted comic side. But not in a bad way, like nothing gets hurt. I mean like weird jokes that make no sense, that you really have to think about. And that come around and eventually get to a point. But here when I play SnowRunner, it's all about playing with trucks. Just playing the game. Now I've done this route before a few times, so I know the way. Can you imagine driving this for the first time at night? When it's really, really dark out and you're not sure where to go? Well, SnowRunner, it's a very user-friendly game. I play on the PlayStation 4 Pro console. and I appreciate you being here and watching this, even if you're not a fan, just because you're a loyal subscriber. That's really nice of you. You are awesome. Please hit that like button, as you know. Only 3%, did you know only 3% of the viewers actually hit the like button? That's a fact. That's just a statistical fact that happens over time through the law of averages, through the scientific method. 3% just seems to be the standard that I've noticed. Being a YouTube creator for the last 4 years, even though my channel has been around for quite a while, I've only been a creator for 4, just so you know, if you're one. Just so I can get that clarification there. Now I can drop to regular, take it out of low differential lock, so I can drive a little bit quicker, and I don't really need that all-wheel drive anymore either. So it'll save on fuel consumption. Now, what I got in here is 400 gallons of fuel. Yeah, you need a lot of fuel for this game. But let's go check out this dairy Longhorn is what it's called. We're gonna go drive here with more water. Yep, just what you wanted. We're gonna do it in first person in the dark. Just took some damage there, that's okay. That's to be expected. Oh yeah, now this is cool, right? Yeah, this dairy Longhorn we're gonna go tow through here can make it on its own, but it's got a big weight of, whoops, for some reason I took it out of all-wheel drive. That's why I was going so slow. The dairy Longhorn cannot pull a trailer with 5 stacks of orders of bricks to go to the destination. That's what we're getting paid for. I think it pays about 5,500 bucks, which isn't a lot for SnowRunner on hard mode, believe me. I barely make enough to cover the cost of fuel, and my profit margin is probably about 30% for my trucks and my business. Now, I've been playing this campaign for about a year now, and I've enjoyed it so much. I've been through some hardships. I've gotten to the point where I've almost had to restart the game probably about 10 times, but I always pull through. I think of it, I come up with a plan, and I pull through, and I make money. I get my trucks through, I rescue my trucks through harsh winter climates, and in climates like this, right now we're in Maine. Very cool. All right, now let's go back to third person. So here we are. Now I promised you we'd take a look at this, so I'm gonna stop the engine here, change trucks, and don't worry, the lights will automatically turn off, as you can see. Here it is. Now I wish it was daylight, you could see better. Let's just check out the time of day. Right now it is almost midnight, as you can see up in the, look towards the middle and then a little bit to the left, it says evening. We're at military time, it's about to hit midnight. So it's gonna be dark for quite a while, so I don't know, man, it's just how you make a video, it's just the way it is. These are my trucks. I don't really want to go through them, that's a different video. Let's just continue onward. Take a look at this. We'll turn the lights on. We'll get ourselves set up, which I already am, around, and get it so that it can tow it through this water, and I think it will succeed. But if this dairy Longhorn, even though it has the best engine upgrade that you can get, that I found the best one for it, you actually have to go find it in this game. But that's another topic. I'm just explaining as I go. You see those loads of bricks? Isn't that cool? I wish you could see it during the daylight, but this is the best we got. Check out the moon. Wow. The immersion value, the graphics in this game are excellent. Almost like Red Dead. I would say very comparable. You could almost say that this could be Red Dead Online graphics. That's how good this game is. That's why I like it. So these are the bricks. Now we're going to turn the lights off. We'll get back into the cat. We'll turn around and we'll tow this through this water and get to our destination. I've had to sell all the vehicles I don't want, and now all the vehicles that I have left I want. And I only have this much money. Yeah. I know. Hard mode. This is the toughest game I've ever played in my life. Of all the games that I've played, and I played Pong to begin with, so I'm qualified when I talk about this subject. Well, of all the games that are out there, I'm willing to bet $100 SnowRunner is by far the hardest game you're ever gonna play in your life on hard mode, not regular mode. Regular mode is a cakewalk. Regular mode is basically a tutorial. It teaches you how to play the game. And then if you want to continue playing, go by all means, have fun. Play regular mode for a week, then play hard mode. It's a completely different universe, a completely different game. Trust me, you will have a blast. Because it's a challenge, and you're always going to be, you cannot be defeated. You want your business to succeed, and you want to collect trucks and play with them. That's what you want to do. Trucks, and not only trucks, I've got scouting vehicles. I've got cars. Yes, I got this cool car, which I will never sell. It's my last resort if I have to, though, but I don't want to. Oh yeah, it's like a little toy. You want me to show it to you now, don't you? Okay, I'll show it at the end of the video. All right, here we go. So we're going to turn on the winched truck, just like that, you see? Very user-friendly controls on the PlayStation 4 controller. We got the lights on. Here we go. We'll winch it just a little bit closer. That's good. We don't want it too close for turning corners and for getting traction for backing up sometimes. Now this cat, I forgot the name of it. Cats have a number. We'll just call it the Cat 88 for lack of a better. 88 I don't think is the number of the cat. Let's just get that for, just so we're accurate. The 745C, of course, right there at the top of the list. Oh yeah, first person. So you can look to the left. Look at that, look at the immersion. Look at the protection here, the cab. It's got damage. Whoops, don't want to go that way. Got to make sure I drive toward the direction of the water, because it is going to pull you. Yes, the physics exist. Yes, it is pulling everything, but of course you don't have to worry about that. Now let's go over here. Whoops, I used to be able to go to the next truck, but I think that's a different thing on the controller that I'm not used to, that I can't remember. Because I took like a year break from this game after playing it for about, I would say, 100 hours, 150 hours, which took me about, I'd say, 3 months. I got bored. Yes, I admit it was a little bit too hard, and there's a lot of planning on hard mode. You will drive yourself crazy just planning, because you look at it, it's just a big mess, and you're supposed to figure that part out. When I said user-friendly, I meant driving the trucks, but when it comes to the complications of the game, it's very complicated. You will need a notebook, a pencil, or a pen. Pencil is recommended because you're going to do a lot of changing and erasing, but a pen will work if you're good at crossing stuff out. But write small. You're going to need it for this game. You're going to want to be able to take notes. It's very rare where you play a game where you got to take notes. The last game I had to do that was Wizardry. You know, the old school Wizardry, where the big giant dungeons where you had to get graph paper and actually map the dungeon as you went yourself. If you wanted to actually win the game and you had to take notes, yeah, it's kind of like that. But that's another video. So here we are, we're doing good. I knew the cat would do it. I got the best engine for it. I got the best all the good upgrades for it. Good upgrades are going to cost you between 60 and 80 grand per truck, depending on what you buy. Hold on, let's check the map. We don't want to get lost, because I know there's a point where I got to take a turn. No, we're good. Just keep going straight. I set up those points, by the way, myself. I was able to do that. So it's telling us to go to the right, but that's confusing. We're just going to keep following. You can set up the points as close together as you want to make it less confusing, because you know, you might make the mistake in the dark and turn right, but nope, you just got to keep going straight. That's just the beauty of this game, you know. Make it to how you want it. Set it up how you want it to be set up. So let's take a look. Everything's going good. We're going to be making some money. I spent probably around 100 grand before I even start making money. That's how crazy hard mode is, because you got to deploy vehicles to different regions. That costs $3,500 per vehicle every time you do it. That adds up fast. And I have a fleet of trucks, cars, and off-road vehicles, semi-trailers, semi-trucks, you know, the big trucks. And I promised you I'd show them all at the end of the video. I will. I'll make sure I edit it and show you that part. I owe that to you. It's going to take a lot of loading, though. So the editing process is going to be tedious, but that's okay. My audience is worth it. All right, we're doing good. We're going to remain in all-wheel drive while we go up this hill. See how we're burning 3.6 gallons a minute, 3.5, almost 4 gallons a minute. Now if you go out of all-wheel drive, that'll lower. That's for long distance. Not by much, though, because we're towing a big load. All right, back into the water, first person. Now, if I say third person or first person, and I'm not actually in the right mode, that's because I'm talking fast and my brain just is how it works. A lot of people might do that. They'll say a word that they didn't realize that they said until they rewatched the video that they meant to say, but people knew what they meant to say anyway. Isn't that funny how humans are like that? We humans. I made it sound like I'm from another planet for a second there. I meant to say we humans. I apologize. Now let's just double check the map. Yep, we're going to keep going. Now we got to make sure we don't turn left here. We're going to just keep going straight this time. Continue onward. I hope you're enjoying the video, even though it's not Red Dead Online content. I hope I'm entertaining you. I mean, come on. If you like to play with trucks, you know you like this. You know you do. You can't deny it. There are some times in this game where you're going to just feel like rage quitting, but you can't do that. And if you have to start over, do it. I had to start over once, but that was after only playing the hard mode version for maybe, I don't know, I think I did 60 missions and had to restart because I ran out of money, I ran out of vehicles to sell, and if any vehicles I sold anymore would have basically been detrimental to the future of the game, of that campaign. So I restarted, and now I'm at the point where if I was to restart now, it's not going to happen. I would just find a completely different game to play. That's how deep I am into this campaign. We'll show you in a second what I mean. Well, let's just do it now. So here it pauses the screen. Let's just go to the trucks that I promised everybody I'd see. I said at the end of the video, but we're going to do it now. We'll start from right and then go left. There's the GMC, one of my starter trucks. Starter truck. I love this. It's a nice little tiny, very powerful truck that can hold a little bit of cargo. This one, the Paystar, oh yeah. The Caterpillar, that's what I'm driving now. Oh yeah, that's my fun car, my last resort if I have to sell another vehicle, but I don't want to. I want to keep this one. And that is in the Erska River, but I don't remember what region that is. Then we have the Tuz 420 Titarian. Oh yeah. You're talking a fun vehicle. The Ford F-750. Oh yeah, but I got to upgrade it. The Scout. Very nice. Chevrolet CK7. Okay. It's more of a heavy-duty Scout vehicle in my opinion. It's pretty good. It's nice. The Tega. Oh yeah, heavy-duty work truck. The White Western Star. Oh yeah. This truck is awesome. It surprises you how powerful it is. It will shock you how reliable and powerful this truck is, even though you get it early in the game. Wow. It's up there with the Tega in my opinion. The Tetra 805, oh yeah, great investment. I bought that one. The Dan, by the way, on hard mode you have to purchase the DLCs. On regular mode you get them for free. You don't have to buy them. That's the beauty of hard mode. If you want a challenge, I'm telling you, you may have to restart though. Don't beat yourself up. I only did it once. But when you get to the point where you're so far into it, if you have to restart, you're not going to feel like wanting to do it again. And that's what makes it fun. It's that challenge, that fight or flight. It's just that feeling like, wow, this is kind of scary. The Dan, oh yeah, that's my big crane. That's my crane. And then, of course, one of the starter trucks you get at the very beginning of the game, I still have it, the Chevrolet CK1500 work truck. A little pickup truck. Oh yeah, fully upgraded, best engine, best tires, everything, best suspension. Well, never mind. That's debatable. It's got the highest suspension. That way it can go over the big rocks. It can go basically anywhere it wants to go. Not really well in deep snow, but it does do the job. Let's continue. So we got to refuel here. Don't worry, the game was paused while I was in that screen, so it wasn't burning fuel. But we're gonna stop there and refuel. And don't worry, I don't mean stop the video. So we need to first go to... Yeah, let's just do that one, even though I do have fuel here. We'll fuel up the Dairy Longhorn and the Caterpillar. And we're almost to our destination. Let's check the map. Oh yeah, thank you for sticking around. It's not much money. Like I say, hard mode, the profit margins are only about 30% if you do well in the contests. And that's without making any mistakes. And you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna have vehicles flipped over that you're gonna have to rescue. So we need to attach the winch. Actually, no, I don't need the winch no more. Here, we've pulled enough through. We're gonna park the cat out of the way and just continue with the Dairy Longhorn, which is still running, by the way. I left the engine running. But that's okay. It's okay in idle. Dairy Longhorn can make the rest of the trek here on its own. Stop engine. Change truck. And change one more. Now here we are. We're out of the water. Start her up. Oh yeah, it's already started. I'm surprised it didn't make that noise where it turns the key and the engine goes beep because you try to restart what you thought wasn't already started back in those days, you know. Because these trucks are for their era. I have trucks from like the 50s. I have trucks in the modern day 80s, and a couple of them only maybe one or two from the 90s. No modern day trucks in my business at the moment. Every campaign map that you do, every region will give you some trucks that you get to keep, that you have to find. And so far, Maine, I've only found, I think, it told us. Hold on. I thought there was vehicles to find in Maine. Maybe I'm just in the wrong region. It would tell me right here. Anyway, like I say, I took a break from this game for like almost a year, so there's some things I forgot how to find. Maybe stuff just doesn't make sense to me, but I've got pretty much everything down. All right, let's continue onward. Let's go in first person with this, of course. We got to do that. Oh, don't fall off. We'll stop it for a minute. We'll take a look at the interior. I wish that the sun was out, but it is what it is. Don't want to drive in first person for too long. Geez, I would hate to wreck this. Well, here we go, going over this bridge. This is cool. Thing. Such a fun game, I tell you. And when you take a break from a game for a year, that's when it becomes fun again. I took a break from Red Dead Online for 3 years, believe it or not. Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy. That's how long that game's been around. So all in all, I played Red Dead for a little over a year. If you include if you include it all together, including the break and the time before the break. So I played this game, did I say a year? I meant I played this game for about 3 months, took a year break, and now I'm playing it again. Here we are. Then we go to cargo management. Unload 1. Watch them. Wish it was daylight. Let's see if I can get the camera angled. Hold on a second. We'll get the camera angled here for you. Oh, that's the horn. Cool. Now we'll do it again. Cargo management. Now since it's dark, you may have to squint your eyes or adjust your TV. Isn't that cool? Payday! Wait, where's my payday? Did I get paid? Where's my money? Oh, I gotta get the flatbed semi-trailer. 2, the one that I'm carrying. Darn it, I wanted to keep it. Oh well. I think there's one I get to keep down the road. I don't know. Sometimes they let you keep them, sometimes they don't. Alright, there's my reward. Darn it. And there it goes. Oh, I do get to keep it. Look at that! I thought it would disappear. Oh, I'm excited. Alright, so I'm going to shut the engine off. I believe I covered everything I promised I would cover. Let's take a look at this from the front, just so you get an idea. We'll turn the lights off. I wish it was daylight. What time is it? It is 5:15 in the morning. It's almost daylight. If you want to stick around, you get to see the sunrise. See how I got that decal on there? Isn't that cool? It's got the moose. Now that the sun's coming out, you can see it. We'll zoom in just a little bit. I like this truck. It has served me well, and it's got the best engine for what it is available in the game. I had to go search for that upgrade and find it. Yeah, I was proud of that. You need those powerful engines, but you don't necessarily need them to win the game. You need at least, if you don't have at least the second best in your trucks, you're not going to win on hard mode. It's just not going to happen. But if you can get the very best by finding the upgrade, and they're hard to find, some of them are hard to find because that's the nature of this game, then you're going to have a blast. Even though I had the best upgrade, look at my guy's falling asleep. Isn't that hilarious? They take a nap. And then if I move, I can jolt them asleep, but we'll just let them sleep. And that's by hitting the left toggle stick on my PlayStation 4 controller, we'll wake them up. And we'll do that at the end of the video. And if I go to another vehicle, if I teleport to yes, I have a teleportation ability in this game, in this universe. We can teleport between our vehicles. We cannot get out of them and explore. The only way we can look around is if we have a vehicle or a scout, and then to zoom out, it's left on the toggle stick. Oops, see my guy how he woke up? That's funny. And then if I want to adjust my third-person point of view, which isn't very much, you might be asking, does it zoom out any farther than that? No, it does not, and I will show you. Whoops. I meant to go to settings, which is, I don't want to hit the button that stops the recording. That would be an accident. I go to, options, settings, and then go to video. Way at the very bottom is your third-person camera point of view, and then you have a first-person too. Isn't that cool? I like to adjust this. But every time I restart the game, like if I go play a different game and then come back, I have to adjust third-person every time. I'm not sure why. It's just part of the game. It doesn't save the settings for some reason, even though the other settings are all my other settings that I have set are saved, but for some reason third-person camera does not. So, and then it does this every time you mess with stuff, except, and then it shows you this, the brightness. It asks you if the brightness is okay, and then you just hit the back button and you're back. Yeah, so that's how you do that, even though it's not very, I wish it could be farther out, but if you're driving and you want to get farther out, you just hit R3, and you can get a little bit better perspective. Then hit R3 again, you're back in the cab. R3 again, you're in this person, which is third view, and then one more time. And that's only you can get in this part if you're carrying a trailer like this. And it gives you like a better driving angle. And also if you're carrying items that are detrimental to the game, that you have to carry from point A to point B, hit R3, and then you can toggle the camera and get a better view for certain times when it gets really tricky. Trust me, you're going to need it. So let's go back into the cat, since it's almost daylight. Take a look at it one more time. I know you want to see you want to look at here's its horn. Isn't that funny? How that stuff all fell to the ground? The trash can fell. Look at the detail. And the sun's coming up, you hear the birds, you can just chill and relax and drink a cup of coffee in real life if you want to, and just take it all in. There's my semi-trailer, there's fuel. Some maps have free fuel, some don't. That's got, I think, almost 1,000 gallons of fuel in it left right now. Oh yeah, I love it. That's how you make money, because if you don't have fuel on hard mode, you gotta buy it. And sometimes it's $32 a gallon in some places. I'm not sure how much it is in Maine once I unlock it. I haven't unlocked it yet, and I have not unlocked the garage yet. I'm still just doing the basics. Even though I've covered quite a bit of the map, as you can see, I'm just barely scratching the surface of Maine. Oh yeah. This game is a blast. So let's get in the cab. We'll honk the horn. See what it sounds like. There's the Dreamcatcher, just like on Red Dead Online. Alright. Thank you for watching. You are awesome. Have a good day. See all those lights aren't that bright? I need to repair that, but that costs money. It'll do just fine without it. For now. It could be brighter, but that's just the way it is. Well, anyway, you all have a good day. Stay tuned for more Red Dead Online videos. I just wanted to share this with everybody. Thanks for watching.